always comes at the right time. You see in the book of John 10, when Jesus talks the story about Lazarus, right? When they told Jesus, when they sent a letter to Jesus that his friend Lazarus was ill, Jesus waited for 2 days. He waited 2 extra days so that the people will see God's glory. He said Lazarus' situation will not end in death, but Lazarus died. You needed to believe that when Jesus says a thing, when God says it, he will bring it to completion. What happens? Lazarus died. 4 days later, Jesus told his disciple and they went back. So when they went back, he told them already on their way that Lazarus is asleep. They thought he was just sleeping. So when Jesus went back, Jesus called Lazarus now from the tomb, and Lazarus came forth. Because I'm sure the Pharisees, the Sadducees, and the scribes, if it was just one day, they would say maybe Lazarus just collapsed. But Jesus wanted him to already be dead for 4 days and started smelling, and he was in the tomb, so it was possible. I'm saying that Jesus might not come at your own time. He might not bring that spouse that have been trusting in him at your own time. He might just say, wait on me, my child. You need to wait. And while waiting on him, don't have any backup plan. You cannot be trusting on Jesus for the right person, for him to direct you to the right person, and you're making backup plans. Backup plan is for when something fails, but the God we serve, this Jesus, doesn't fail. So you need not make any backup plan. Trust him. Forget about what the society says that by this age, if you're not done this, it means no. When you are with God, just know that God's age, God's time is the perfect time. You don't need any other person to tell you otherwise. Culture, family pressure, all of those things. Sometimes these things are just the devil's own disguise to bring you down. For instance, a young lady is waiting on God's time, and the person says, oh, when I get to the age of 35 or 40 without a husband, or just have a child. Having a child means that, how would you have a child without a husband? It means you want to go into sexual immorality. You understand? So I advise you, wait on God. Trust him. When he says he will make it, when he says he will show up for you, you better believe he will show up for you. Even when it seems that the situation is dead, like in the case of Lazarus, God will show up for you. If you trust him, his timing, what he has for you, you will never believe it. So trust him. Make no other backup plan, because when God shows up for you, he will show up for you 100%.